finding a comfortable seat, any place that your spine can be elongated. And how we do that is in our first pose, and that pose is Tadasana. And before we build that pose, which is called mountain pose, let's set our intention. And we could do that by taking a breath in. And when we breathe, let's distend the belly. And then when we exhale, let the navel come close to the spine. So taking a breath in, we breathe, and we let the backs of the hands come up off the lap and let them come to the sides of the body. Halfway up, the palms turn upward, and we continue this dance upward overhead. The hands will come together and then come down the midline of the body. And this is called the sun breath. We're going to touch in with the heart. And then the journey begins again. And we're going to take 2 more breaths this way. So taking a breath in, fill the bottom of the lungs, the middle, and then the top. Breathing, breathing. The arms come to the sides, the backs of the hands sweeping through the air. Halfway up, we push out through the fingertips. And the palms come upward, and we begin this beautiful dance upward towards the sky. The hands meet, come together, and pull down the midline. So this is a centering to help us ground. And we'll do that one more time and set our intention. The thumbs come to the heart. So touching in with the heart. Breath in. Breathing, breathing. The hands come apart. Backs of the hands sweeping up. We push out through the fingertips and really stretch out. And then halfway up, the palms turn upward. And we come back up to the hands to meet again. So they're meeting overhead. Exhale down, and we'll set our intention. May this time together, stopping at the heart, may this time together bring you ease and comfort. May this experience help you to realize there are many tools to stay grounded and calm. May this time together benefit you in every way. And today what we're going to do is we're going to work with taking complete breaths and setting up a pose called Tadasana or mountain pose that helps us to stay grounded. So letting the hands come down, we offer all of this for our class today. And we bring the hands down to the thighs. And you, for extra grounding, you could flip the palms down and feel the contact that your hands are making on your thighs. So let's build our pose now for grounding, to be solid, steady state, tethered like a mountain, thinking of our favorite mountain. The feet are hip width apart, so we're sitting in our chairs and sitting towards the edge so that we can allow the spine to elongate. And we feel the connection of the earth on our feet. You can pick up your toes and be on the heels of your feet, and then plant your toes down so that every square inch of your feet are felt on the earth, on the ground, whatever the surface is. Can you feel every part of the sole of your foot? Pushing in through the ground, we let the inner thighs come together. So it's a very active kind of positioning. And then we push down into whatever our seat is, feeling the connection of our body in the chairs. And as we push down, feel the uplifting of the spine where the energy centers are. The shoulders come forward, up, back, and down, and we open up the heart space. We let the neck and head migrate back toward the shoulders so that the ears are framed by the shoulders, and very gently we allow the chin to come ever so slightly towards the collarbones in a very beautiful surrender or flexion. That will enable the cervical spine to elongate and to get a good stretch. The eyes can be down for grounding. They could be closed, and if you like, you can look upward with closed eyes towards the center of the eyebrows, or they can look all the way up for inspiration. Whatever you choose, they could either be opened or closed or partially open. And we're going to do some breaths here. Now that we have a connection between earth and heaven, what we can do, we can start to breathe. So taking a hand, any hand, and placing it on the heart, taking the other hand and placing it right under the belly button. It's called the dantian. It's where all the energy is stored, and all the energy that we were born with is stored in this place. And we're going to do some wonderful 3-part breaths or dirga pranayam. Pranayam just means breath in Sanskrit. And we're going to breathe in, and this helps to de-stress. So here we are very grounded, and now we're going to add the breath to it. And the breath will calm us down. So we're breathing in. Let the belly descend. Can you feel the hand that's placed on the dantian? Can you feel it moving away from the body as you take a breath in? Exhaling, feel that hand coming towards the spine, so navel towards spine for a nice emptying out. You take a breath in, distend the belly, imagining that you're filling the lungs, the bottom first, then the middle, then the top. And when we exhale and the belly comes towards the spine, what we're doing is emptying from the top of the lungs, the middle, and then the bottom. And let's practice that together. Breathing in. Can you feel the relationship of the movements between the upper and the bottom hands? Exhaling, and this is all at your own pace. The body follows the breath. So when we're feeling stress, we can just be very intentional about our breath and do this very simple breathing, which is called a complete breath. The only time when we fully engage in the inhalation and exhalation. And the challenge is, can we do this a few times a day at random? I'm training myself to do this on the hour. Just take 3 random breaths, full breaths. So now feel your feet as you're breathing. Feel your legs, the connection. Knees into thighs. Legs into the pelvic area. Leading up to the torso, follow the sensation of the spine all the way up to the eyes, which is the top of the spinal column. And we're continuing to breathe. Awareness of where the arms come into the shoulders. Awareness of the sensations as one hand is holding the heart and the other is holding the dantian, the energy center. Bringing attention to where the neck inserts into the torso. The quality of the sensations of the head. Don't forget your nose and your eyes, your ears, lips, tongue. Let your eyes sink into the abyss of the fluid of the oculars, like little rafts just floating. Now feel all of the body. This helps us to integrate, come back, take a little mini break from the thoughts, and it puts us into mindfulness, which is here together we are in this moment. Coming out of the past, coming back from the future, and being in present time together. So let's feel the sensations, breathing in, filling from the bottom, middle to the top, exhaling from the top, the middle to the bottom. Noticing how present we are. The mind has something now to work with. It's the sensations that we're experiencing, the tactile, we're touching the body. It's very soothing for the nervous system. Pushing in through the feet, pushing in through the seat. Let that spine stay nice and elongated. Push up through the top of the head. Feel the connection between the heavens and earth. And let's take a few breaths, quiet breaths. When the thought comes in, acknowledge it, accept it, and then with the exhalation, exhale it away as if it were a balloon in the most beautiful summer sky. And you watch it go off in the distance, come back to the breath, come back to the sensations. The key to mindfulness, come back to the breath, come back to the sensations, come back to the here and now. We could let the hands come away from the body and place them back on the thighs, either palms up, or that's for receptivity, or if we want to feel grounded, especially during times of tension, we can put them down and feel the warmth perhaps of the legs come into sensation to bring us back. And we're going to do a body scan, one more body scan as we end. Body scans help us to stay present. They help us to ground, just like Tadasana or mountain pose. We're going to breathe in, feel your feet on the floor, on the ground, connected to the legs. All the way up the legs, knees, upper legs, into the torso, the pelvic area. Work all the way up from the spine, so the base of the spine all the way up to the eyes, which are the top of the spinal column. Feel the connection between arms and shoulders, neck, and face. And let's take a few breaths here as we end. And as we begin, we'll do our, they're called sun breaths. Take a breath in and let the arms rise up. Halfway up, the palms come up, and we'll end with the hands touching one another. Exhaling, we're going to pull all of that energy down. So this is the centering. All these things we can do to stay calm. The thumbs are going to come to the heart. And as we say goodbye, may this and these techniques bring you peace and harmony in your life. May you reap many benefits from our short time together and in the incorporation of these practices into your day, knowing that we're connected and never alone. And as we say namaste, I honor the light in you.